1823, over. Well, thanks, 9 Alpha 5 Yankee.
At Whiskey 1 Mike, contest.
What do you do if there's a contest weekend and you really want to activate Portable? Well, it is a contest weekend, as you saw in the short clip in the intro. And I really want to do some Portable. So let's pack some equipment, go out, and I'll show you some options on how to activate Portable while there's a contest weekend going on. Okay, that was pretty fast, at least when you saw my driving, it was pretty fast. I'm here at Lima Alpha 2532, my usual park, my easiest park to get to. And as I said, there's a contest going on. Today is Easter Sunday 2024, and the CQWPX contest is going on. So the bands are packed full. But I'm going to discuss 3 different strategies, 3 good ones and 1 bad one, in order to make POTA activation possible during a contest. And then there's one other thing you can do, but that's not going to help you at all. That's to complain on social media that there's a contest going on and POTA is impossible. But that's not going to help anyone. That's going to just create a bad mood. So it's all about adapt and overcome, and that's what I'm going to show you today. So let's get the antenna up on the car and start discussing the strategies. Today I'm going to use hamsticks, and I'm going to use the 706 Mark II-G. Going to keep it simple. So let's get everything set up, and we'll get back with the first tip. And you probably noticed something when I set the antenna up. I set it up for 20. And you might ask yourself, why 20? Because 20 is one of the most filled up contest bands during a big contest. Well, let's go to tip number 1. And tip number 1 is a pretty simple one. It's go ahead and play along. With that, I mean, go ahead, turn your radio on a contest band, search and pounce, find the stations, get back to them, give the preferred contest exchange, and get those contacts. So let's get a couple of contacts on 20 as a contest. And just as a notice, you might see that I give numbers like 031, 032, and so on. And that is because I did 30 contacts at home yesterday during the contest. So I did participate at home, and I just want to add on so the logs aren't messed up. If you haven't participated in a contest, start usually with number 1 if there's not a different kind of exchange. So let's go ahead and do some contesting. Lima Bravo 0, Foxtrot India.
Lima Bravo 0.
Lima Bravo 0, Florida, Italy. Thank you for 593570. You are 59031.
Thanks from X-Ray Lima 3 Tango.
Victor Echo 3 Echo Japan contest.
Lima Bravo 0, Foxtrot India.
Lima Bravo 0 Fox India, I think you're 592897.
Thank you for 5928. Sorry, you have to repeat the number for me. You are 59032.
Okay, my number to you is 2897, okay?
2897. Thank you, and good luck.
Thank you, Victor Echo 3 Echo Japan.
Yeah, Charlie Tango, contest.
Lima Bravo 0, Fox India.
Lima Bravo.
Lima Bravo 0, Foxtrot India.
Lima Bravo 0, Foxtrot India, 59785.
Thank you for 59785. You are 59035.
35, thank you, 73.
73. Okay, that wasn't half bad. About, let's see here, 5 minutes on 20 meter during a contest yielded me 5 QZOs. 2 Canada, 1 Hungary, 1 Slovenia, and 1 Italy. And I could have done more, but this is just to show you how it is. So it's definitely possible to activate just using contest QZOs. You don't even have to spot for it. But let's go to tip number 2. And tip number 2 is use the WARC bands. And the WARC bands are 30, 17, and 12. I'm using ham sticks today. I don't have a 30 meter ham stick. 30 is nonetheless only CW and Digimodes. 17, I got a 17 meter ham stick, so that's what I'm going to use because I don't have a 12 meter ham stick with me. So the WARC bands, the beautiful thing about the WARC bands are that they are contest free. So that gives us some opportunity to activate using them. So let's put the 17 meter ham stick on the top of the car and spot ourselves and try calling on 17. Lima Bravo 0 Fox Straight India calling the CQ Parks in the air, listening for any calls anywhere. Cure is it? Kilo Echo 8 Victor Oscar X-ray. Is that QSL? Thank you. You are 4x4, 44, 44 here in Norway. Over. QSL, thank you for 44 Oscar Hotel and thank you for hunting 7-3. Okay, 17 was probably not the best band today by far. Got 2 QZOs and 3 minutes, 1 Portugal and 1 Ohio, USA. So not half bad. I probably could have done more, being a different time of day and all such things. But it is possible to activate solely on a WARC band. I've done that before several times. And now on to our final piece. So with no further ado, tip number 3. And tip number 3, use Digimodes. That's always an option during a contest. Digimodes are usually contest free and easy to get through. So I'm going to do a little bit of FT8 and FT4 on 10 meters here. So, not the best band conditions today. Had some technical issues with FT8, but I still got 3 FT8 and FT4 contacts in the log in a short while. And that's good enough for me. I got 10 in the log. I managed to activate during one of the busiest contest weekends through the year. And that's just by combining those 3 tips I've given you. If I was going to use one of them, I'd probably do the play along and do the contest tip, the tip number 1. That's the easiest way of getting contacts. If band conditions are really good, as they weren't today, use the WARC bands. I've activated solely on 12 and 17 meters before, so it's possible if band conditions are right, which they weren't today. As of Digimodes, that always works. I had some issues with some RFI in the car and some issues by not being able to use a lot of power on Digimodes. I still made it happen though, so that's possible as well. And I also promised you a tip number 4, which is not a really good tip. Thus, use one of the regular bands and try to squeeze in between the contesters. That is also possible, but it's not going to be a pleasurable experience. It's not going to be a happy experience. So use tip 1 through 3. And as another bonus tip though, if you know CW, activate on CW. I don't know CW yet, so that's not an option for me. But for those of you guys who know CW, use CW during the SSB contest. Use SSB during a CW contest, and you're halfway safe there. Anyway, I hope this little package of tips on how to activate during a busy contest weekend helped you a little bit. And I guess that's it for now. Do remember to click that thumbs up button. Leave a comment down below on how you activate during a contest weekend. If you want to support the channel a little bit financially, there are a couple of options down below, such as membership, patrons, memberships, super chats, and such. And until next time, my friends, 73.